Hi, my name is Vibhor Kumar. I am the member of a CTO team. In this video, we are going to discuss non-exclusive base backups. The standard or exclusive backup method includes a user sending pgstart backup command with a label that puts the Postgres in a backup mode. After that, user can archive or backup the Postgres data directory using commands like rsync, copy, or tar. Then later, user can send the pgstop backup command to take the Postgres out of the backup mode. The exclusive base backup method has limitations. It does not allow multiple parallel backups, and a user can take only one backup. If the Postgres server crashes during the backup, Postgres will be stuck in the backup mode, and manual intervention will be needed to take it out of the backup mode. Third, it becomes difficult for DBAs and admins to know if the Postgres data directory on the system is a data directory after the crash of Postgres in the backup mode, or data directory is restored from a previous backup. Non-exclusive backup removes the limitation of exclusive backup. It allows multiple parallel online backups. In this method, user can open a session and send a pgstart backup command by mentioning exclusive equals false as shown. After that, with a different session, user can use copy archive rsync command to take the backup of pg data directory in a backup location. Then later, user can execute pgstop backup command with exclusive equals false to take the Postgres out of the backup mode. In non-exclusive mode, the pgstop backup command shares the backup information, which DBAs and admin can use to create a backup label file in the backup directory. Here is the output of the pgstart stop backup of the non-exclusive mode. In this output, you can see pgstop backups shares three information: a lesson, that is the last lesson of the archive wall file; label file information, which is very important for creating the backup label file; and space map, which contains the information of table spaces if you have a table spaces in your Postgres data directory. Here's one simple bash script. In this bash script, user can see we are creating a temporary FIFO, which we will be using for sending the pgstart stop backup to the Postgres. There is a temporary output directory, which we will be using to receive the output of pgstart and pgstop backup, and there is a backup destination. After creating the FIFO and temporary file, the script creates a PSQL session and sends the pgstart backup command and keeps it open to receive further commands using tmp FIFO. All the output of the PSQL commands will get stored in the tmp out file. After creating the session, the script takes the backup of PG data using tar command. This tar command can be replaced by rsync, cp, or any other command which DBA and admin wants to use. After archiving the backup PG data directory, the script uses the tmp FIFO to send the pgstop command and wait for the completion. Using the output in the tmp output file, script also creates the backup label file and table space map. In conclusion, non-exclusive backup in Postgres allows DBAs admins to take multiple parallel backups, and it also removes the manual intervention needed to restart Postgres due to the Postgres crash in backup mode. Thank you.